You carry a gun, Mr. Chase?
I never bothered. Ruins the line of your suit.
You used to be a spy.
Fascinated by the story itself, but the real draw was Ridley Scott. You know, I've always wanted to work with him. We've been friendly, seeing each other in passing over the years, well, probably for the last 20 years. And I've always been a huge fan of his. And I was actually in the middle of shooting another movie, and they said I would only have 5 days between films. And the first person I wanted to check in with was my wife, just to let her know what a unique opportunity it was to play this particular part, and also to work with a guy that I admire so much. So, and then when I read the script, obviously I was pleasantly surprised, because it wasn't the kind of part that I normally get to play. Ridley said, you know, no guns, no teddy bears. And I didn't beat anybody up either, which was nice. You know, proper suits, and you know, well-educated guy who does a lot of interesting things for Mr. Getty.
My former father-in-law only buys the best. It's time for you to do whatever it is he pays you to do. Let's hope you're half as good as everything else he's bought.
We need to pay the ransom, Mr. Getty. When I started researching Fletcher Chase, I didn't find pretty much any information on him. Ridley was able to access some things, not that much, but you know, he was you know, head of the crew team at Harvard, you know, former frogman, Navy SEAL, CIA agent, ran an oil business, and he was advising other oil companies when Mr. Getty realized how resourceful he would be, and he ended up working for Getty full time, for Getty Oil, and also for Getty as his personal head of security.
I do not have the money to spare.
No one has ever been richer than you are at this moment. What would it take for you to feel secure?
More.
I'm gonna find your son. They had this wonderful relationship where, you know, I think Fletcher Chase really admired and looked up to, was inspired by J. Paul Getty. And then as he realized the severity of the situation, what the real stakes were with Paul and the mafia, that, you know, he would obviously do everything to protect Getty's money, but he knows once the situation is this serious, it's time to pay. I don't think this is about money. It's about power.
Business.
Terror.
Family.
Tell him I'm coming.
To see a guy and to be a guy who's always aspired to make films, and both in front of and behind the camera, and get to learn from him, it was kind of like a you know, a win-win for me, because I get to work with him, but I also get to learn from him and kind of observe him.